This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quick throw caught over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
second down play coming up for this offense. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss of play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Dogs looking to cash in the red zone. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
He keeps it on the design run, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. That's Carr. It's Jackson. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years. The
Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Important second down play coming up. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Now, fourth down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes the catch. It's Bell. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And that one produces a decent gain. Will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He's got it on the left side for a big gain.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. They had settled for 3 last time out. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here comes a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught near the sticks, it's Frazier. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up a first down.
They keep him off balance with a run. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. Gets past the 35. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Good completion to the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Dropping back, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down coming up after that running play. Short throw complete to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
7th play of the drive coming up. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
1st and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Sayin. It's the running back in the flat. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. He's looking deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 8 after the miss.
Ohio State 21, Georgia 13.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught behind the line, it's Frazier. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Getting set, 2nd down play here. Direct snap to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Design quarterback run. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. On the run, it's Jackson.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. Jr. with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here's the option play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before... Touchdown, Ohio State. This passing game is on fire today.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The receiver grabs it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They continue to roll up the score. We had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The sure hands. It's Young. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. An important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
4th down, look at the throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. How you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's reeled in. It's Smith.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Jackson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Jackson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Leaning on the run game here. Tackle, but first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
To the air, it's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle, it's Bell. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
That's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
19.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And that should secure the victory. And they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they had been aggressive and attacking.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Cougars will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now, first down to the 22.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that five-wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. First and goal.
And the Nittany Lions line up with a first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's the gift of having a running back with this kind of speed. Forget about worrying about the inside of this defense. Get to the edge, use his speed, and walk into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
BYU 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Contact as he threw it. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And Kirk, he hung in there a long time, stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
Yeah, he showed incredible toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not affect the throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead in offense by example.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. Uses a stiff arm to break free. He's in the clear now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Movement here from the tight end. First down. We're going to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Touchdown.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score Penn State 21, BYU 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kick it off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now it's second down here. And for the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target. Caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Picks up a few yards. Going to wrap up the first. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
It's fourth and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your BYU Cougars will take over first and 10.
BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And tackled after a small pickup there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Ran it by the receiver. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions, I don't know if it's a time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Pitch to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
And the Cougars will look to convert here on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes a quick grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Gain of 10.
New center down to the offense. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Finds his man. It's Allen. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Pitch caught inside the 30, still on his feet.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table and come up with a big play.
The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And the ball is hauled in. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Penn State 35, BYU 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kick it away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Looking deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Brings up 2nd down.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Penn State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Penn State 42, BYU 0.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down, but there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The big fella takes it all the way back for a pick 6. He'll never forget that moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, and be back for the second half. Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the BYU offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Scanning the field. It's Bachmeier. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. A huge defensive score.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Penn State 56, BYU 0.